Hey, this is the once over on how to clean a residential window on the outside. We're going to go over everything that you need to know. We got all of our equipment here: 18-inch squeegee, strip washer, 6-inch, mop towel, drying towel, and white scrub pad. So we're going to need all of those things in order to clean the exterior of a residential window. Something that'll also come in handy most of the time, many times, is some type of brush, getting into the corners, getting into the tracks. We'll even talk about that a little bit. So here we go. You want to make sure that this thing is nice and wet. You can use your water bottle to get it more wet if it's not already wet. Mine is currently soaked. It's good to be soaked. And then you're just going to come around. You're going to get it a once over, nice and wet, and then you're going to go around the world. You don't want it to dry. For this type of window, we're going to want to make sure that we're getting the frame as well. The frame just as important as the glass. So we want to make sure that we're cleaning the frame, get all the cobwebs off, get the spider webs off. Just like dishes in your dish sink, you know, if you let them soak for a minute before you really try to get scrubbing at them, it's going to make that scrubbing a lot easier. So with my white pad, I got it doubled over. You could use a doodle bug, you know, if you want to, or you could use one cut in half. They don't hold water very well. It's just dripping, but it always helps just to put a little bit on there. What you want to see is you want to see a lot of suds action. So you can see that it's building a lot of suds. That's when you know there's a lot of soap. So give it a nice scrub down. You know, you want to get all the bug poop, everything else off of here. Scrub the frames, get them nice and clean, the outside of the frames, the inside of the frames. When you come up with a double hung window, the one where you have to take out a screen that slides back and forth, up and down, that's when your brush is going to come in handy. Now the brush helps to get debris, you know, in the corners out and inside of the grooves. So work this brush, get the stuff in there. Again, it really helps if it's nice and wet. If there's a lot of debris in there, maybe the first step is to just dry dust. Get the majority of the stuff out of there so you don't make a bunch of mud. So be aware of that. But I'm giving it a good spray, getting into all the grooves. You know, if I can't get into this groove up here, these corners, I can use my scrub brush to get there. The next step, before we squeegee, is dry these frames off. You don't want to take like a yucky slop towel, mop towel, and get it on the window that you just cleaned and squeegeed off. Over. Remember, when you're pulling it out, you flip it. Now the window's 100% wet. I can take my 18-inch squeegee, make a dry line here, maybe across the top, it's not going to hurt. And I'm going to do side-to-side pulls. I'm going to dry between pulls. And now I'm looking at the window, inspecting it. I'm going to wipe the bottom ledge because there's a lot of stuff on there. I'm going to put my mop towel away. I'm going to dry it. Corners and the edges, using the 2-finger method, 2 fingers holding the tail back so I don't get my towel wet from it dragging through water. I'm doing an inspection, I'm getting low, I'm looking around, especially at the edges and the corners to make sure I didn't leave any marks with this, make sure any bug poop came off. Looks good. If I do have, you know, any issues with quality, steel wool, brass wool does a great job. Keep it dry, and then you don't have to touch up with a drying towel after that. You know, we got a little bug poop right here, got a little fingerprint here, and we are good to go. So this window,